Hi, this is Mati Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is the weekly Love Tarot reading for Aries for June 8 to 14. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's find out what's going on with Aries relationship, soulmate, and twin flame connection for June 8 to 14. First question is, where are you at? Okay, Aries, your partner is going through some stuff. They have the Nine of Swords, which means that they're in anguish. They're very scared and worried about something. And what they're worried about is leaving the relationship behind. Eight of Cups has to do with leaving something behind even though there's still love there. So when you have those two together next to each other, it means that they want to leave the relationship, but they're really, really scared of doing so. If we add up those numbers, we get 9 plus 8. That is 17, and 17 is the star. They still have some kind of hope for the relationship too. So even though they're thinking about leaving and they're really worried about what was going to happen if they do leave, they do have hope for the relationship as well. And they have to listen to their inner guidance. They also have the Seven of Swords, which is a terrible card for a relationship. It basically means that they are holding something back. They're not being totally honest and open about something. And they have the Ace of Wands. They want a new beginning that they can feel excited about. But they're not sharing this with you. They're kind of holding back and hiding it from you. When we add up those numbers, we get 7 plus 1, that's 8. That's the Strength card. So they obviously don't feel really empowered right now. They need to work on their inner strength. And just listen to their inner guidance. The star will guide them, even though they're really worried and they don't believe that that's going to happen. Okay, so you have the High Priestess. You are plugged into your intuition, and your intuitive guidance will show you the way, and you have the Queen of Cups. You still care about your partner. When we add up those numbers, we get 2 plus 1, that's 3. That's the Empress energy. Empress is very good for relationships. The Empress is creative, inspired, nurturing, and they will do what it takes to make the relationship happen. You also have the Six of Cups. You're thinking about how nice it used to be in the past, which means that you're not so happy about what's happening in the now. And you have the Magician, which can do, be, and have anything you want, but you can't make anybody fall in love with you. So when we add up those numbers, we get 6 plus 1, that's 7. And in numerology, 7 has to do with abandonment issues and lack of faith. So there's a part of you that even though you still care about your partner and you feel guided by your intuition and you are in tune with inspired thoughts, you don't totally trust the relationship. You think it was nicer in the past, and you would love to sort of manipulate the situation a little bit just to see if you could make it change and be something that you want it to be. And that's not really going to happen because your partner has the Seven of Swords. They don't trust you and they're hiding things from you. All right, so you guys are definitely not on the same page right now. But Aries, you are in a more positive space than your partner is. So let's see how you still feel about each other. How does partner feel about Aries? How does Aries feel about partner? How do you feel? Okay. Your partner has lots of good ideas that they want to barge ahead with, hop on the horse and just go without any planning. And they don't want your input. They feel defensive, they want to do what they want to do, and they don't want to hear your input at all. The goal is to be happy with somebody, maybe you, or maybe somebody else, I don't know. But they definitely don't want your input right now. And you feel like you have to make a choice. You're not so happy with what's happening, and you have to make a choice. Two of Swords has to do with choosing from the head or the heart, but that is up to you which one you choose. You also want to hop on your horse, Knight of Wands. You want to go with your passions, and you want to be creative. But like I said, there's a choice that has to be made about the relationship the way it is right now. Your partner seems to be in more of a negative mode and in the process of moving away from you. So let's see how this is affecting the relationship. Okay, how is this affecting the relationship for Aries, June 8 to 14? Okay, interesting. So your partner has definitely pulled away from you and created some kind of distance where they have time and space to heal and reflect over things. And what they're reflecting over is 8 of Cups. They're thinking about maybe just leaving you behind, even though there's still love there. They have a feeling that there's something better out there for them. When we add up those numbers, we get 4 plus 8. That's 12. That's hangman energy. So they can think as much as they want, but they're not going to move anywhere as long as they're hanging from a tree in surrender. Okay. And you have the 2 of Swords still. You still need to make a choice about the relationship, and you feel that change is coming. Wheel of Fortune. But when we add up your numbers, you get 2 plus 10. That's also 12. So you can't do anything either. You're both stuck with each other for now. You're both hanging from a tree in surrender. And it's all about divine timing and divine clarity. The cards between the two of you is the 9 of Swords. You're worried. You're in anguish. You're not happy with the situation. And the Knight of Wands, you both want to hop on your horse and do something more exciting. And neither one of you are going to be able to do any of that because you're hanging from a tree. You're both on the same page when it comes to, oh my God, I can't deal with this situation. I can't see the path. What shall I do? I have to surrender to a higher power. So you both have surrendered the relationship to a higher power, and neither one of you can move forward until you can see the path clearly. So that's kind of funny. So we need some advice for Aries. How do you deal with the situation when you're hanging from a tree upside down? All right. You feel the change is coming, but you still can't see the path yet. So, advice for Aries. Okay. So it's definitely some issues about money. You got the King of Pentacles, which has to do with creating financial abundance and feeling secure in your life. And you have the 4 of Pentacles, which means that when the money comes in, you don't really want to share it with anybody. You're holding on to it and you're being stingy. So you're not in a sharing mood right now. You also have the 3 of Wands. And 3s always have to do with evaluation. You evaluate the choices that you made when it was a 2. So 3 of Wands has to do with, what do you really want to do? How much do you want to commit to this relationship? Do you want to move on? Do you want to drop it? Do you want to go back to the beginning again? So you're not totally sure if you want to be with this person anymore. You are evaluating the situation, and in the meantime, you're making money so that you can feel financially safe. And you have the Moon card, which means that you cannot see the path. You cannot see where this is going at all. You just have to deal with your issues, your money issues and your security issues and your commitment issues. And then eventually the path will become clear, but until it does, as long as you're still under the influence of the moon, you might as well just settle in and accept the situation because you are not going anywhere right now. Okay. So this is the whole point of surrender, is to basically trust that the divine timing is perfect and that the process is happening and that the universe knows better than you what is in your highest good, and just having faith. So get out of your worry and just have faith and just enjoy not being able to move forward right now. I know that is crazy advice to give, but that is the best advice I can offer you right now. So that was the reading for Aries. I hope you like it. Please put your thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends. And don't forget to check out my new tarot course on Udemy. The link is in the description below. And thank you for listening. Bye.